Okay, we need to talk. I am currently at my lowest point on YouTube. Before we start, I just want to make it clear that I am happy in life and all of that. This is just my lowest point on YouTube. My lowest point in life was like a year ago. But anyways, let's talk about this. For the past few months, I have been losing views. I've been losing subs. Actually, just in the past 2 days, I actually gained 2 subs for the first time in a while. And I mean, I'm averaging I don't know, 8 views per video, and that's even kind of asking much. And I have 300 something subs, so it doesn't really make sense, right? And most importantly, big projects I've been working on have been failing, and I just need to change so many things about this channel. First, let's talk about the views and subs though. Okay, I can't really control that. I am trying to make the best original content that I can. Some people will like it, some people won't. And obviously, I want this to be my job one day, so the fact that I'm losing views and subs, that is gonna hurt me in the future, you know? I'm currently 16, and in 2 years, I'm gonna be an adult. I'm gonna need a job, you know? And I know that this is what I want to do. And now for the big reason this is my lowest point, the failure of big projects. As some of you guys may know, a year ago, I had a roleplay series called Dawn of Invasion that failed, and I couldn't finish it. So this isn't the first time I've experienced this, but this time it definitely hurt more. I'll talk more about Dawn of Invasion later. But the project I was working on now was Shadow Creek Season 2. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I made Shadow Creek back in 2020. It was my first ever roleplay series, and it is still the best thing I've ever done on this channel. Actually, here's a clip of me right after I finished rewatching it to get inspiration for Season 2. Okay, it is currently March 19th, and I just finished rewatching 2.5 hours of Shadow Creek. Honestly, it gave me so much nostalgia. And I know I've spoken out before about how I didn't really like the beginning of Shadow Creek, but after rewatching it again, I changed my mind. I love everything about it. If I did it now, obviously I would have done things better and I would have planned better and stuff. But obviously from Shadow Creek, I learned how to do everything better. So honestly, I would not change a single thing about it. I will never redo Shadow Creek Season 1. That is how I made it then, so it is perfect just the way it is. Unlike Dawn of Invasion, Shadow Creek Season 2's downfall was somebody's fault. I won't name this person's name. You guys have never met them, but I've talked about them in the past and don't want any sort of hate thrown their way. So I've been kind of friends with this one girl for months. We weren't the closest of friends, but we would talk once in a while, and we even played Hypixel with each other once. She had helped me out with the video before, so I asked if she wanted to help with Shadow Creek Season 2 and play Javi's love interest, Becca. She said she would be down to play Becca. Then we started discussing recording a Hypixel video with me, her, and David. My plan was to invite her to the Nomad in the future actually, but I want to get to know her a bit more and see how we connect with each other when recording. Because obviously, as some of you guys may know, I have bad experiences with inviting people that I don't really know too well. The video didn't go so well at all. She was upset with us by the end of it. We called and handled it. Everything is fine between us now. But I told David okay, let's not record Hypixel videos with her in the future, because if something doesn't work, we won't do it, you know? And then later that night, I was thinking about it more and just decided she shouldn't be in any videos. I'll talk about this more later, but I've started realizing if something doesn't work, just don't do it. Her in videos didn't work. I can't blame the style of video it was. Her in videos just did not work, and that's fine. It doesn't work with everybody. With that said, she won't be invited to the Nomad, obviously, and most importantly, no more Shadow Creek Season 2. Becca is a huge character in Season 2. She is one of the main characters along with Javi, honestly. The reason this hurts more than when Dawn of Invasion ended was because of the past I have with Shadow Creek. I had 40 subs back when Season 1 came out. Now I have over 300. So I want to expose my new viewers to Shadow Creek with Season 2, because obviously most of you guys probably have no idea what that is. I was hoping it gave the same happiness as Season 1 did. Maybe we'll know in the future if it does, who knows. Second project that failed was Dawn of Invasion. There isn't much to be said about this. Honestly, I'm just glad it only failed after 1 week instead of several. Basically, Shadow Creek Season 2 gave me inspiration to also complete Dawn of Invasion. One of the main resource packs I used back then, I couldn't find. That was a huge setback, because Dawn of Invasion relies on the resource pack and atmosphere. I didn't cast anybody or even start writing a script, so whatever, it's fine. Also, after the cancellation of Season 2, I really wasn't in the mood to start start writing something again. There is one big project though that will come out decently soon, probably early summer would be my guess. I'll announce that and some other stuff at the end of the video though. This next thing is huge. I can't let the media control me. Other YouTubers and myself have been treated like puppets, and the media is our puppeteer. One little screw up and we get quote unquote canceled. Canceling is the stupidest thing ever. Why do people behind a screen get to dictate what jokes or what kind of content we make? Oh, you're mad someone made a small joke about a certain minority. Well, guess what, princess? It's a joke. Grow up and don't take it to heart. I am no longer gonna worry about the jokes or content I am making. I am no longer a puppet. Does this mean I'm gonna be going around attacking every single minority? No, not at all. That's what I feel people are afraid will happen without cancel culture. But in actuality, all that will happen is people won't need to live in fear anymore. Anyways, I finally decided I can't keep hoping things fix itself and work out. Wish I told myself when I was dating. Anyways, this leads me to my announcements part. Nomad chills will be changing. For the most part, I just want to do whatever I need to do on the Nomad while joining random Discord calls. That doesn't mean I won't have other people in it once in a while, but that won't be the main style. The Discord server will be called Chill Bar, by the way. If that ever changes in the future, I will let you guys know. Join the server if you want. No one's telling me to promote it in any way, but I don't know. I think it's nice. Plus, you may see me and end up in a video. I miss joining random calls, honestly. It's gonna be like the EGP server videos again, which honestly I really liked. Nomad game nights will most likely be ending for a while at least. Nomad game nights is another thing that just doesn't work. People don't join them, so why should I try planning them, you know? What I would do is make an announcement like, hey, let's do a Nomad game night this Saturday. And if at least 3 people, including myself, reacted with a check mark saying that they could, then we do it. The most recent Nomad game night I planned, 4 people said that they could. Only 2 people ended up joining the call, so we just canceled it. Personally, I like Nomad game nights. I feel like Nomad members that may not really know each other get to interact more and stuff, which is really nice. But it doesn't work, so whatever, maybe in the future. I'm thinking, honestly, the next one I would plan would be maybe in December, like an end of the year one. If someone brings it up and wants to do one, then I will let them make the announcement and plan it. They could do whatever they want. But I'm not going to try planning or recording them for a while. Okay, lately I've been posting videos on the Nomad with like Planky, Angelo, and just other characters, you know? The Angelo prison video, I didn't call anything. The Planky Yelena video, I called a soap opera. I kind of regret calling it a soap opera because what I liked about like the Biscuit and the pregnancy soap operas were it was dramatic and dark in a comedic way. And that was the point of these soap operas, to be so overreactive that it was funny. When the Radium soap opera came out, I knew it just didn't feel like a soap opera anymore. But I also wouldn't call those style of videos skits because that would imply a script being used. So I'm starting a brand new series. It'll be called Nomad Beyond. It's basically going to be like small improv stories that we don't see in Nomad videos. So it's kind of going to be like a different subplot or like a different like perspective on things that we don't get to see in the main videos. Some of them may have like 1 or 2 quotes, and not all of them will be canon. Like for example, the Radium one. If that were a Nomad Beyond video, that would not be canon, obviously. The first video will be called Court. I don't know when it's going to be uploaded, but yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, like I said earlier, not all of my big projects failed though. 1 out of the 3 will be coming out. After the ENO era, the next era will be Ruby versus Poultry. It will most likely be coming out like early summer. This era will end the long and painful war between Ruby and Poultry Man. It won't be in Nomad videos like the past few eras. It's gonna be its own thing like the Great Nomad War was. I am really excited for that. But anyways, it is sadly the end of this video. Thank you all for listening. I always want to be honest with you guys, especially if it's something to do with this channel. It's crazy to think 2 years ago when Shadow Creek came out, I made a bunch of changes to this channel. Changes for the better, obviously, and here I am making changes again because of Shadow Creek in a way. Oh yeah, I was debating taking the month of June off, but I love making videos, plus I'm only 2.5 years into YouTube. I can't already be burned out. Also, how is that gonna help the channel, you know? Like, I don't know, I just hope that me expressing all of this stuff kind of helps in some sort of way. If you haven't already, it would mean a lot if you could like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Follow my Twitter at Creeper_Ruby. Follow my TikTok at Ruby_Creeper. Dang, I haven't done the outro in a while. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.